often describe my English is very poor. So now here I'm going to speak Tibetan. Yeah, that's it. Never, not a Zamuni Gangi, there's a Topuni Shiv tragedy. And meeting me, Jay Chane, one of the Topuni Shishi. I am a good music for the cherry, call me, very good, Paula. Turn the house into one of the Chane extended, take it, do never. Rancho Bangoti on the Yari. And then, Nangochi Yimbetane, that under the community, Chibu Tomolo, one is that Chibu Square, she went around with 2 weeks to go on Mysteria, kind of with their city. That's in the Yari. The Honoria, Marandu, Sharon Mountains, Mandu, the Church, the Keda Marshal Session. So the third medal Yari. With the power of Champion, Chicken Cherry, so the English are town of ya, Champs of Congress, Boyaki, never touches yet. So now the economy, not to choose matter of some of the Munatana is the Tanzi, which is Sugarina, could look to the so these are in Congress and money. Jada. Rishmaji Chiru and Marego Sashane, Congress, Kasu, Jessica, Nofaro Cha, the Game. So that is which the President Pimi, National, local station, but she's so sweet, Hama, namely, I saw the name, Kanaka. I'm a champion of the city, that was a little chatty. At the time of the city, they had a Java, round and went on. That's what they got to be. Talk about the Yakako, round, such a summary. Take the there, the building the Manager, Roland Colon, the Pane, Roland Mongu, take the busy Roland, the one, Donna Champagne, there, one, and the Colon Jay, Local Cherry, Kuji on the Yari. So that's a kind of the other Line, whatever Jerry, Tadu, social person, the Zipper Queen, and local Chatty. Kutachi, and another day, music, gay society, she chose a religion, but it is 2 years of the another music party. The music band music, Planet of the Kudola, Planet of the Baby, Hergita, is gay, and it's totally now time to tell the 다른 지금 나오산에 이 샹베 장주 세트자가 어다리네 양다고 따와서 그들이 아까 뭘 하다게 그렇지 자기들한테 이게 그냥 그 도련님의 직선들을 잡아 마셔야지 다들 그걸 주소지고 지나가 거기에 그렇지가 거기에 자들이야 이거지 다 그거 로스서라면이야 내가 너무나 또 노조기 세리보다 신신 에 캐런 망고가 그거야 토마 에 보는 게 마치 그거는 벌어서는 지루이 돌지 에 별로치라는 지루이 나버리지 그게 뭔데 그거 나도 실제 대체로도 되는 유산에 뭘 다르게 아주 그 괜히나로 예대에 다같이 좀 망상을 들고 거기지 샤바가 같이 추구해요. 다른 지금 세뇌 중국이 샤르가 지금 축구에도 지금 통도 와. 자, 나가서는 저 권한에 이제 저 바로 내는 밑에 평화들의 먼저 권한 제리도 와. 근데 지금 발기가 이게 나와야 요즘 축구에도 지금 일단은 나는 미리 사회 분들을 기다 통합하고 지금부터 베지게야 말이 판단돼야 말이 다른 지금 비비 위치들이 나와요 판단다 그렇게야 말이 이제 좀 약체들이 또 stá요 그래서 저분이 기다가 세컨 리포트이 쉐가 있는데 자다가 이제 지금까지 저분이 기다니 위도 권한에 그게 상호 대충 때문에 땅에 뭐지 미스를 하는 소리에서 폰들이 되게 말하는 게 나를 예를 생각을 해도 거기 믹스를 하나 제대로 와 최대로 이용을 받아야 그래서 이제 다고 되는데 그냥 이제 그래서 가서 요하면 가서 통요하면 그 처음에 디지털이야 하나잖니 로좀 축소했다구나 다들 나도 그 미리기 리슈 미르미르 냐사 인지자디 로좀 인지자를 마도 전전한 자기 말에 그래서 어디든 이제죠 이 그런 의미야 그러니까 또 특별하게 말에 너무 보고자인가 나한테 상문하기를 뜻해야 돼요. 야, 너 거기 좀 줘줘.
Your Holiness, and all of you very, very beautiful children. Some of you are not really children. It is such a great, great honor and privilege to be here. I have some of my compatriots, they were showing off the South African flag over there. All of us are very, 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 very proud and privileged to be here in Dharamsala. You are beloved throughout the world. And we want to say to you, young people especially, that it might not seem possible. It doesn't seem like it's something that will happen, that you will one day return to a free Tibet. We in South Africa for many, many years lived under a system of injustice and oppression. And many, many of our leaders and people, young people, went into exile. And it seemed like the chains of oppression would never be broken. But our leaders who were on Robben Island, the prison, would never come home alive. But it happened. It happened. In 1990, our beloved Nelson Mandela and others were released from prison. And the exiles came back home. One day you too, all of you, one day will see your beloved Tibet. You will be free from the oppression that has driven you to here. The Chinese government will discover that freedom is actually cheaper than oppression. I am very deeply honored to be the friend of His Holiness. I show off when I'm in other places. I pretend that I am modest and don't tell too many people that actually he is a very, very dear friend. I just say, well, you know, he's mischievous. He's troublesome. When I'm wearing my cap, he takes my cap off my head and puts it on his own head. And you know what? The world supports you. The world loves His Holiness. When it is announced that I am coming to give an address in a certain place, well, maybe you will fill a small hall. But when they advertise that the Dalai Lama is coming, they run around looking for the largest venue. I'm not jealous. No. I'm not jealous. But you can see just how much the world loves him by the fact that everywhere he goes, crowds and crowds of people come, even when they come to listen to somebody who speaks his English is. It's not like yours. I was quite struck by how beautifully the young people welcomed us and told us a little bit about their story. It was just so fluent and eloquent. It's beautiful. I want to also add my thank you to the Indian government, the Indian people who opened their arms to welcome you, because they preserved for us a great treasure. They preserved for us a great treasure that would otherwise have been lost. And so I want to say to you, all of you, look at how beautiful you are. Oh, yo. One day you will be dancing and singing in the streets of Tibet, your home country. God bless you.
Hello. Good afternoon, His Holiness and the Most Reverend Archbishop Desmond Tutu. I'm Mila Duma from Class 12B, and today I have a question for His Holiness. Your Holiness, my question is that since it is impossible for every human being on this planet to achieve Buddhahood at the same time, can there ever be a violence-free world? Thank you.
I think this is violence with the same word. There are many degrees, many different levels. Small violence, I think so long we human beings remain here, even other sort of animal. Also some limited, this is violence, always there. But serious violence, usually we call war, mobilize the people, big number, killing each other. That kind of violence, I think, can eliminate if we make effort with proper vision and method. I think certainly I feel possible to achieve a world without such sort of serious violence. That I think we can achieve.
Good afternoon to His Holiness and the Most Reverend Archbishop Desmond Tutu. I am Lobsam Children from Class 12B, and today my question is for the Most Reverend Archbishop Desmond Tutu. Reverend Tutu, we are living in an age of consumerism where people try to find happiness in material things. What advice would you have for today's children and youth regarding this? Thank you.
Thank you very much for that question. I think more and more people are realizing that they will not get satisfaction from having many things. They can have many things, but they feel empty in the heart. And so you see young people who come from wealthy homes, who are very idealistic, who go out to poor parts of the world to do all they can to alleviate the suffering there. They have found a deeper joy and satisfaction than happened when they were at home. And so as a Christian, I have to tell people that, you know, you are made like God. You are made for God. That anything less than the divine will never give you satisfaction. That is what one great African saint said. We are made for God, by God, like God. Our hearts are restless until they find their rest in Thee.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Ratnam Gill, and warm greetings to His Holiness and the Most Reverend Archbishop Desmond Tutu. And my question is to His Holiness and Your Holiness, how do you control your anger in your daily life? Thank you.
When I got angry, shouting. Oh, I think I have one sort of story. 1950, I think around 56, 57, 58. Say, I used the old car which belongs to H.H the Dalai Lama. So sometimes you see that car broken. So then one driver who come from Kalimpong, from India, you see, who drive. So one day some sort of damage under the car. So he sort of repairing. So while he repairing, his head somehow hit, bang. So then he lost his temper. The further bang. What is that? The very reason he lost temper is something hit. The further hit by himself is foolish. I think it's somebody. I think many cases. Firstly, you see, you develop some sort of unhappiness. Okay. So, when anger develops, then think what are the causes. And then also think what would be the result of angry face, shouting. Then you will realize too much anger. Now medical scientists, they say constant anger, constant hatred, and also fear. Fear, where there is fear, there is also the frustration will come. Frustration brings anger. So you see, fear, anger, something very close. So therefore, constant fear, constant anger, hatred, actually eating our immune system. So you see, we everybody, you see, taking care about our health. So, in order to have healthy body, healthy mind, that means calm mind, is very important. So anger is destroyer of calm mind. So, taking these lines, then you realize, you get some kind of conviction or anger is no use. Instead of sort of solving problem, it creates more problem. Then, continuously taking this line, then eventually that kind of thinking become habit of your own mind. So that's the way you reduce anger. So when anger comes, Om Mani Padme Hum, recite Om Mani Padme Hum, will not happen. You see, thinking, or when, as a Buddhist, when anger comes, Lama Tilso, Sangha Tilso, Chola Tilso, Tini Tilso, will not much happen. Training of our mind, reasoning, that's the only way to transform our emotion. Clear? Like that.
Thank you.
There comes time when I hear you say, oh, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying, it's time to let time brings keep on. We can walk, then you can find it. That's the one. Somehow we'll soon make a change. We are all upon our own. One big family, and it's true. Love is for me. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day. So let's start giving. Let's go.